He did it last year. And for people that don't understand what he actually did last year was the last year of his deal.
Mm-hmm.
And him coming out, and he didn't have any guaranteed money last year.
Mm-hmm.
So he signed an extension and he got guaranteed money for this year or for 2024 that guaranteed a salary of $16 million. The Steelers asked him to take a little bit of a pay cut, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then they didn't guarantee his salary for this year,
Yep.
but they structured it so it would be a signing or a roster bonus
Mm-hmm.
in March. So if he was
Mm-hmm.
on the football team in March, he got $13 million.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the whole thing about it is, okay, great. So he got the extra money. He got his contract guaranteed last year. He got guaranteed money this year for a roster bonus for being on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And because he was a first year all pro, he's like, look, I'm not paid even half of what the top defensive tackles or defensive linemen are being paid.
Mm-hmm.
And he's right. He's
Yeah.
100% right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even begrudge him for asking for more money. Everybody wants a raise. You always ask for more money. Everybody.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
However, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make him right. And that doesn't mean the Pittsburgh Steelers have to give it to him, because the problem with Cam right now, and I've settled into this, Cam is really mad at himself because
Facts.
he didn't bet on himself.
Yeah.
He chose to take the guaranteed money over betting on himself and saying, nope, just guarantee me my last year of my contract. I'll be done. And then when I have this all pro year, then I will come back and I'm going to hit you guys up again for big money.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't bet on that. And
Mm-hmm.
now he's mad at himself, and he's I don't know, he's not pouting. He's pissed off, and
Mm-hmm.
he needs to just get past that, and it's time to come play football. It's time, G.
Man, listen. You know I'm pro player. You know that. You know I'm always about, and we didn't have little conversations about pocket watching.
Right?
I lightweight did something today, and I was pocket watching a little bit because my executive producer said he down with it too about watching the pockets, man. But on this one, bro, Cam, you can get to kicking rocks, dog. You can kick rocks, bro. Because the deal is this. I tried to explain this to some people today in Steelers Nation. This is like you selling your house, and then two or 3 weeks later, the market jumps up 40%. And now you want to renegotiate after you've already locked into a price of you selling your house. No, 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 no. You locked into the price, you're going to pay that, you're going to get that for your house. Now, the deal is this, and I've said this privately and publicly. What he did is he hedged his bets. So you're right, B. And how he did it was he didn't want to go test the free agent market,
Correct.
which 99% of all players do, to actually find out what their value and their worth was. So when his contract ended up, he should have went free agent. And then he would have messed around, and you know how the equation go. FAFO. We can't say it on air, but you
Correct.
get what I'm talking about. He would have found out what he was really worth right then and there, right? And or he might have found a team like the Big Trash Browns that would have gave him all kind of bread to come over there and play, and then he would have been satisfied anyway. The deal was he didn't want to leave Pittsburgh, but at the same time, he knew he wasn't worth the money. So now here we are, a couple of weeks before, and in my opinion, you're damn near trying to derail a season that could be really special because you're critical in the rotation of the 7-man front for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cam, get your ass in camp. Stop playing around. You did what you were supposed to do. Now, if they give you a little extra $2 or $3 or $4 million, that's cool. But B, you know this too. He could have incentivized this contract. He
Absolutely.
could have said that, okay, if I make first team all pro, you got to give me an extra $5 or $10 million. He didn't do that. That's your fault, bruh. That's on you. So, no, all these Steelers, and now I'm not a hater. I'm not going to say cut him and get rid of it. No. But
No.
Cam, we talking about grown man business, and you screwed up, dude. You
Yeah.
screwed up. So it's time for you to just suck it up and go out there and do what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. He's mad at himself because he didn't put those incentives in place. He didn't, because he could have easily said, look, I want this guarantee, but if I happen to make first team all pro, yeah, I want next year's salary guaranteed at $25 million. He could have
Mhm.
done that. He didn't,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and so who are you going to be mad at? He's mad at himself because he
Yeah.
didn't bet on himself.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Now, I don't want there's been plenty of people well, I mean, the fans have turned on him, which I think is wild that
Mhm.
they it's like they hate him now. And I'm like, why? I'm
Mhm.
like, if because for instance, what if Cam tomorrow says, you know what, I was wrong, I was just pissed off, I don't even want any more money, I'm just gonna be here to play. And now
Mhm.
you've talked bad about him, you hate him, you want him cut. Somebody said trade him for a wide receiver too. I'm like, oh, really? A 36-year-old defensive tackle is going to get you a wide receiver too? No, like you live
Hell
in
no.
fantasy land, man. This is the
Yeah.
real world. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's not going to happen.
Mhm.
And so to get so mad and to hate the man for asking for more money, I get that it's horrible timing, and but
Mhm.
you could just say that it's terrible timing, Cam. You're being selfish. You know, it's wrong, but
Mhm.
it's time to play football. But you don't have to. I mean, fans have come out and they can't stand the man.
Mhm.
Kick it, get him out of here, cut him, trade him. He's a bum. He's
Mhm.
terrible. I'm like, really?
Mm-mm.
Cam Hayward's terrible. I'm like, in what world did he become terrible? I don't get it. I've never gotten it. I don't understand it, but I guess that's the world we live in, G.
Yeah, I mean, they'll turn on you on a dime now, and Big B, NFL stand not for long. So the
It
NFL
does.
stand not for long. So it might be, hey, Cam. But they're not going to cut him and they're not going to trade him. And the deal is for this too. If he sits out, that's his pocket. He's going to get fined from the team. He's not going to get a game check. All the stuff that he's whining and complaining about that he doesn't have now, he's the one that's going to lose bread. The Steelers ain't going to lose a nickel. So the deal is it's time for him to realize it's time to be in camp. It's time for him to put on a uniform, get out there, get in the inter team scrimmages with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, be ready to perform maybe a little bit in preseason game 1 because you're not going to play preseason game 3, and stay healthy enough so we can suit you up and be ready to roll week 1 against the New York Football Jets. But dog, all this shenanigans is over because you know what I'm scared of, B? This has, and man, I'm knocking on wood, knocking on whatever. This is the story of how guys get hurt. They're not
Oh,
out there
100%.
practicing and doing everything that they need to do to get ready, to get in shape and be football ready. And now you're just gonna come off the snod and start. Come on, dog. It don't work like that, bro. You got to get out there and get reps and snaps to be
Yeah.
ready to perform week 1 against the Jets. And he's out there tripping. So Cam, listen, bro. This is not worth because guess what? The most Pittsburgh will give you is about $5 or $6 million anyway. This
Correct.
ain't worth $5 or $6 million. This
Shouldn't
ain't
be.
worth that.
It
You know,
shouldn't
you
be.
you need to practice. Stop it.
Now, hold on. Let me backtrack off of that. I say it shouldn't be worth $5 or $6 million.
Mhm.
It's still $5 or $6 million. So yeah, it's probably still worth it. My whole
Mhm.
thing is the timing of it is just horrific at best. You know,
Mhm.
that's my whole thing. And it says, well, he went back to February that he started, asking the Steelers and all this stuff. We do have a comment here. OJ Simpson, he came out and said, if I'm the Roonies, Cam is forbidden forever from induction into the Steelers Hall of Fame. Cam has no honor. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's what
Hell
I'm talking
no.
about.
Yeah,
And like,
hell
he has
no.
no honor because he asked for more money. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
that could be one of the dumbest statements I think I've ever heard. But
Mm-mm.
this is where we are. This is where we are.
Mm-mm.
Fans are pissed off. You ask for more money, you have no honor. Steelers the
Mm-mm.
year before asked him to take a pay cut, justified. I just don't
Mm-mm.
understand it. I just don't
Mm-mm.
understand it, but I don't have to understand it. It's not my place to understand. But neither here nor there. Cam is mad. He's outstanding football player, but he's mad
Mhm.
at himself right now.
Mhm.
And I said it last night. I'll say it again. And you're right, G. This is how you get hurt. This is how a hamstring gets pulled, a hamstring strain, a hamstring tear, because your
Mhm.
body is literally not prepared to go through the quick twitch movements that you're going to have to do in a football game. His body's
Mhm.
not going to be ready for that. And remember, Cam is 1 year off having surgery
Facts.
for a torn groin. So
Facts.
we got to remember that, people. 2023, Cam missed a ton of time because he had surgery with the torn groin.
Mm-hmm.
That's soft tissue. So so it's not like he doesn't have a history of being hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 years ago, he was hurt and missed a lot of time on the field. So I don't like it. I understand why he asked for more money. Nobody can be mad about him asking.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you have to say, okay, well, they're either going to give it to me or they're not. And it doesn't sound like they are. And they don't even want to compromise. They don't want to compromise. It is what
Mm-mm.
it is, man. It
It's
is what it is.
ridiculous. It's diabolical, B. It's diabolical. Listen, I use that term a lot, but this one is diabolical. It makes no sense, bro. It makes and Cam, you're gonna mess it up. You're
Yeah.
gonna mess it up, bro. Stop it. We got a chance, bro, and you tripping. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
That
Stop
there's
it.
the comment. DB boy said Cam played it safe. He said, and he did. He said coming off an injury, took the extension. He just happened to ball out to everyone's surprise, even his. That's right. And now he wants his. Can't
Mm,
backtrack. Damn right.
that's
Can't
right.
do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Should have just took the money and said, I'll play out the last year. But what did he say last year? Remember last year when he said, we were going through this and he was talking about, I'll go play for the Cleveland Browns and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I know that's negotiation tactics, but he still said it.
Mm,
So if that's how you really feel, Cam, you can go.
mm,
I don't want to trade him, but if you want to quit, then quit.
mm,
I'm over the foolishness. You did this to yourself, and it's time. It's time to move on. It's
yeah.
time to move. This wasn't the time. You held out. Okay, Steelers are either they're going to give you the money or they're not. Now that it's out in the public, now you're taking the heat for it, and it's time to either put up or okay, I'm not going to do this thing. And
Yeah.
because Cam's not going to miss any time, G. I've said this a couple of times. If
Mm,
he misses a football game, then him and his agent are on the stupidity level of Le'Veon Bell and his agent. That's the kind of stupidity level that they would be on because they're not going to get any more money, and you miss time, you're not going to make the money back. They would just be on just a high class level of stupidity, man.
well, stupidity level is on deck. Cause, bruh, the way this dude acting right now, he ain't playing, dog. He ain't playing. If I had to go percentages right now, it's 50-50 Cam plays week 1 against the Jets.
Nah, I don't think it's that high. I
Bro,
don't
I'm
think it's
telling
that
you.
high.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't think it's that high.
I go
I don't think Cam's that stupid. I
I hope
really don't. I
I
really
hope he ain't.
because what's he gonna do? He's gonna sit out not to get paid? Okay. And then if he misses a game, the Steelers aren't gonna just say, "Oh man, we love you, Cam. We want you back." They're gonna say, "No, especially if we lose the game, you screwed us when we gave you the money that you asked for last year. You
Mhm,
screwed us. We're not giving you anything. Sit
mhm,
out all year if you want,
mhm.
and that'll be it."
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame the Rooneys or Omar Khan. I wouldn't blame anybody for any of it because it wouldn't be their fault at that point, G.
yeah. On that point, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. But man, this is stupid now.
Yeah.
He's vastly approaching Le'Veon Bell stupidity. This is dumb. This is totally. And you know what? I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's damn near like he pocket watching TJ. It's damn near. I almost feel like that. He over there pocket watching TV at TJ. Well, y'all looked out for him. Yeah, it wasn't like I wasn't first team All Pro. Go and give me my bread and this. Stop that, bruh.
Stop it.
What TJ got ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. TJ negotiated the right way. You all out in front of the camera. I didn't hear a peep from TJ Watt when his contract was coming up due, and they knew what they had to do. That was all done behind closed doors, dog. You in front of cameras talking about, well, it could affect and this and that. Stop that. Get in camp and start practicing, bro, before something bad happened. Come on, man. Come on.
Correct.
And you're a 14-year pro that's made $131 million from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Bro, if you don't get it now, you're a legacy Steeler. You messing up your ability to have a front office position or a coaching position or a legacy position because you know they make jobs for the ones they love. Dog, you'll be sitting somewhere on Easy Street making bread, doing really nothing, advanced
Mhm.
scouting or anything like that, and they paying you. You messing up your opportunity to go into the ring of honor, bro. You messing it up, dude. Don't do that, Cam. It's not worth. That's what I mean by it ain't worth no $5 or $6 million, man. Hell no. In the long run, he messing up the long bread with the Steelers. Stop messing up the long bread.
I don't know. I mean, depends on how you look at it. I do like this comment though. My man, bye bye Connor. You think the Steelers would be super petty? You think the Steelers would be petty like that if Cam messes around and hold out? You think they say, "Look, either you come back to camp or we're cutting your brother. What do you want to do? What do you
Hell
want to
yeah.
do?"
Hell yeah. I hope they do that. I hope they do that. I hope they and I'm listen, I know it's
Oh,
not one not
shoot.
to do with the other because they're two different men. But bro, lightweight, he know his brother about to get chopped anyway. So he knows that, bro. He know his little brother about to get chopped.
See,
So
look,
come on, dog. Come on,
cut
man.
Connor, give him his money to Cam.
Yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
people, that y'all are just cold blooded, man. Just
Bro,
cold blooded. I
bro,
don't
that's
get me
facts.
wrong. I love it. I love it. But cold blooded, Lord have mercy.
I'm with the people. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with the people. I'm
And
with the
here's the
people with
thing.
this.
I was on Cam's side initially. I was all on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I understood both sides, but I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit
Mm-hmm.
when I'm wrong. There was no reason. I always say that I'm pro player, but I always give that caveat. It's got to make sense. And when
Mm-hmm.
I gave it 24 hours, it just didn't make sense to me anymore. I was like,
Yep.
well, wait a minute. This don't make no damn sense. And it
Mm-hmm.
didn't. And I changed my tune. You can call me a flip flopper. You call me whatever you want. I don't care. But the
Mm-hmm.
bottom line is, it just didn't make sense. I got emotional, just like Steeler fans now are super emotional and attacking the man, talking about he don't need to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing here? But the bottom line is, Cam, get into camp. Get into
Facts.
camp. It's time to play football, man. It's time to play football. Because what we don't need you to do is come back the week before the first game, practice, and then get hurt in the first game, and you have to sit out a month because of a hamstring or a growing injury or a calf injury. That's what we
Mm-hmm.
don't need. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what, or a bicep or a tricep. That's exactly what we don't need. So,
Mm-hmm.
because you haven't helped us at that point. And I'll be honest, I don't blame people for getting hurt. I
Mm.
don't do that. But if that's what Cam does, waits till the week of the first game, comes back, and he has a soft tissue injury, I will blame him for that. I can tell you right there. You can say I'm a hypocrite all you want. I will blame him for that because not that those things are preventable,
Mm-hmm.
but you can do things with your body to keep them from being such a high risk of happening. You can
Yeah.
do things like that. And he wouldn't have been doing that because he's not
Yeah.
practicing. He's not getting the reps
B,
and
I'm
to
gonna
get his body
assassinate him.
ready to play.
I'm gonna assassinate him, dog. I promise you. If it's, I'm telling you right now, on every platform I'm on, I'm gonna assassinate him. If he gets a soft tissue injury, oh dog, me Connor Heyward gonna come look and see where I live at. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm giving him the business. It makes no sense. You did it to yourself twice. You messed up your money. Now you messing up your body. Come on, man. Stop it. Get it together.
Yeah, we got an outrageous comment here, G. Before we move on, I got to
Mm,
bring this up. Lord have mercy. Wild Bill Hurb says they need to keep Connor Heyward like they kept Derek Watt and pay Cam Heyward $30 million to equal TJ Watt's contract. Pay him now. Look, I try to be as nice as I possibly can. I try to. But first of all, Wild Herb, they are going to lock your ass up in a padded room and throw away the key forever. They aren't
mhm,
even going to think about letting you out if you keep making comments like this out in public. You've got to
mhm,
stop. You got
mhm,
to stop this right now. This is madness. You
mhm,
can't be talking like this out in public. This chat is going to destroy you. And I'm going to leave this up here for a minute.
mhm.
I'm going to leave it up here just for a minute, just so they can destroy you. You got to stop. Okay?
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
it right now. All right? We don't need these kind of problems in the chat. We don't need this kind of problems in the Yinzer world. We just don't need this anywhere. Stop saying this stuff out loud. Stop it. Look, I would even say this ain't even Thunderbird level, people. This is
Mm-mm,
beyond Thunderbird level.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
No, he ain't been on no Thunderbird saying stuff like this. He's past that. He's past that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it.
B,
Stop it. Stop it.
he
Jiminy
punch drunk.
Christmas.
He punch drunk over there because they assassinating his ass in the live chat right now. I'm talking about there's some assassination going
Yeah,
on over
yeah.
there right now. So he punch drunk. They done hit that boy with every bottle that's on the shelf. They didn't hit him with the Thunderbird, the Wild Irish Rose. They cracking him over the dome, cracking him over the dome. Like, what are you talking about? It's total assassination going on over there, bro. For real, bro. I'm like, oh my god, But
Oh,
hey, I'm with
shoot.
you. Hey, man, our chat's not to be played with, dog.
No,
They're
they're
not.
not. They're
They're not
not.
to be
They're not.
played
They don't
with.
mess around. They don't mess
They're,
around.
they're not to be played with.
And that's why I
So
left it up there because I knew they would get it. I knew that,
mm,
you just say chat, do your thing, and they do their thing. They do their thing.
yeah.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on off of Cam.